Hold on. Where the fuck is this shit at? Who did what? Yeah. Check my sent to you right now. Members. Yep. Yep. The group me shit. I just sent it to you.
McManus's point after is good. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Jets was great.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I think Kerryon Johnson that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Johnson.
Fuck it up. Nice, fuck that up.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out and take off.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
No, it do. But if you get rid of it,
coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively.
I'm telling you now, the 46 is the best fucking
He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
All the other
line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because
I got him shit.
To escape, and he goes down.
I ain't think I was better keep giving that sack.
Tyrone Crawford able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I ain't think I was better
keep this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
I'm taking this to the crib. Watch this. Oh, that nigga didn't block. Oh, that nigga wild.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders.
This nigga got cold after that one game.
It's a first down for the
Redskins. He got that little juke shit.
He was well over 100 yards last week.
Nice. And he got faster.
Being a little ambitious.
I like this thing now. I ain't like him at first.
Makes sense though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game?
Bro, how the hell you gonna block like that?
Didn't think that's just going to naturally continue. Just make sure you feed me the football, and that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it.
Let's go, Teddy. I need you to show me something, bro.
Play action now. Bridgewater.
Go.
He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Touchdown.
Throw is Bridgewater. Campbell making the catch. Touchdown, Washington.
Hey, so you see how I be knowing already. When I look at that defense, I see how they fucking play that shit. I know it's touchdown.
Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Yep.
I think if you pulled defensive backs they would say the corner route.
But think about it is fucking, if you, like, with my corner, I put,
because your first move is to not get
beat
in the middle of the field. And
that's an extra attack. Oh, my phone tripping. In those type of routes, if somebody try to play man with you, if you ain't got no corners and shit, they don't play good man, you gonna eat that shit alive. Eat it alive.
And how about the end result? A touchdown.
They playing 3 wide receivers? I'm gonna go with the Nickels. I'm gonna go man. But I can.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive when you punted away.
I think I want to get you blocked, boy. That shit killed me.
He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just
you go ahead and switch it out. The nigga that's right there, that's a safety. Let Will y'all get some upgrades.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Off the draw.
I fucking missed. Oh, come on.
Out near the 40 to the 39.
That shit pissed me off. I'm right there. I be missing that shit. I be doing it early.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better
Throw a pick, nigga.
A lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
God, come on, fuck it up, too. I fuck it up, too. Come on.
Get across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr gonna throw.
That's a INT. They hold him.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
What's the first thing they have? Nah, this ain't gonna give me any INT.
Brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr to the catch made by Johnson.
Down,
and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
That player was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that.
If you get open, I'm going to pick this shit off. Watch this. I'm going to force this shit out.
They'll need to convert on 3rd and 13.
Damn it, I fucked it up. See that? I'm forcing to throw it to that nigga.
First down here as the tackles.
God, I'm fucking it up, man.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's awful.
Bro, get out his way, bro. That's supposed to be a fourth fumble. Body right, a one-on-one. That's a fourth fumble.
On the pickup there, 2nd and goal. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Now a run. This is below Powell. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Throwing now is Carr.
Come on.
It's caught.
Oh, my God. They hold him.
David Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. That's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see.
His route running up is good. Like he leaving one of my corners.
Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is
that? Curtis, give me one.
Part of the playbook.
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands.
Come on, what?
Field as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Oh, this touchdown, boy. This is touchdown. Oh, actually, watch it. I'm going to make it a touchdown. See, look. I'm making him choose. I'm making him choose.
I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's bad. It's a bad throw. It's a bad throw. That's a bad throw. He underthrew it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, man covered. I gotta eat that. Hold up. Let me see. Send Eifert up. Make him choose.
Bridgewater now. He's gonna walk one deep left side.
Oh, he dropped it. You bitch nigga.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Bridgewater. Open man, that's Campbell. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
But that possession catch is crazy.
Had a total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit.
Nobody
back
inside?
There. He's got a chance
Yeah.
to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
They'll let this go for the end zone.
Oh, my God. This nigga Teddy.
Rasul Douglas picks it. And the return just across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback.
Anyway, this would have made a grade A catch.
Where's he going with
this
the
nigga
football?
made some moves.
Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
I'm talking about.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
I'm in the wrong.
Let's see if they do it anyway. On play action, it's Carr.
INT, baby.
What? He called that shit?
Tough
to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 2nd down.
Nigga. Bobby Wagner.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
That nigga don't be playing, boy. I'm trying to tell y'all about Rock Bobby.
To check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll run it with Johnson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs
let me go ahead and get that
right
to you,
around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Oh, that's a punt, boy.
The punt team now is this one sent away. This will be taken at the 10.
Good block, boy. That nigga quick as hell.
A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Come on, bro.
And it's intercepted.
I'm going to throw in dump shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to win, but damn. I need the nigga to go off. Nah, I ain't going to lose.
Back-to-back drives where they throw
they can't stop the run.
We look at the offense and say,
I'm not worried. They can't stop the run.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yeah. Is
this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
That's not a touchdown, Kurt Samuel.
This is not instant replay.
Make up for it, nigga.
This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receiver.
Make up for it, nigga. Make up for it, nigga. What are y'all talking about?
Curtis Samuel. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead.
I'm not worried about this weak-ass computer, boy.
That'll give them a 2-score lead here.
I know. He be throwing some good ones, but sometimes he be throwing some ugly shit. Boy, I'm like, boy, come on.
No, not at all, because
that
they don't.
But it's funny, the computer always attacks, like, if I use my best people, which I'm not, fucking, the computer be eating that shit up, boy. I'm like, fuck.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Adam Thielen, he gets set to go again with a rest of his offense. A chance maybe for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't
need
that. They need
fireworks.
They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Something to get him the ball. We'll see if they can do it. On 2nd down now. It's Johnson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Pass that pill.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
That nigga, perfect that nigga. Bobby Wagner, what you doing, boy?
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that,
maybe they'll keep fucking it up.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. As they stop with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Carr. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No gain there.
This nigga pushed him out of bounds.
2nd and 10. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will do it for the
Let's see how good the run game is, bro.
Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half.
He already got 100 yards, so I was like, that's not going to use him. As long as he get 100 yards, I think that's a good game for him. Oh, this might be the crib.
This is taken at his 4.
Oh, they fucked up his blocking like a motherfucker.
He'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop.
He go right foot up, left foot down. Man, I gotta get this old bitch to fucking catch. Fuck. Where he at? 17? Alright, good. Quick slant.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. In order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See what they knew just that. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. It's a 4-yard pickup there and leaves him with 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain.
This season, baby.
Well, that last one makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
First down, Bridgewater. Going deep for Walker. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more of in the NFL. Teams not playing.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown.
All my feed on running back. Wide receivers. I'm upgrading the route running.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to.
You ain't gonna catch a nigga that fucking that kid that's fast and got route running.
People to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing.
You know how people go to touch adjustment, they fucking try to put.
But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast.
They put the speed corners on speed, speed wide receivers.
Whatever. This was a big score to start.
Not all speedy corners.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the
norm
second
for it
half.
is they don't fucking.
Their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try to get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
That's me. Damn it.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The first down carry here for Johnson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
He's not running the ball. I need that time.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't get more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Carr. He's going to air one.
Thank you.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down.
So
the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this time it works like a punt. Snap it all together, bad result.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if I don't get this first time, I'll be pissed.
Another run with Sanders. And an alley to run.
What? Look at that. Look at that. I hate that. I hate that shit right there.
17 yards that time at a Washington first.
How the fuck did he just, zoom tackle him,
This is
nigga?
an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
I heard.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react
Come on, bro. Break that one tackle.
They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, you got to get no less than a 3 and out.
Get it right here, boy.
Instead,
man, come on!
They can't find any traction towards doing
That's
that.
my fault.
Right now, they're just getting
muscled
all over the field and getting pushed down it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The Redskins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going.
Fuck that up.
This time it's 3rd and 3. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
I'm telling you, doing that shit. This is pissing me off.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there.
Camel might be over.
Here on 4th.
Watch this.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th.
Nah, I'm going to stay with it. Oh, get the front!
Maybe the turning point they need.
Oh, look at that shit, bro.
Thompson picks it. There he goes left side. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Bro, the ball hit me in my hands, but get the fuck up out of here.
It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching
he overled him too. That's another thing I hate. I hate when they do that too.
Play there defensively, getting the interception.
You have to do it right there.
Navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Redskins now to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game
I'm telling you, I always throw it to my main niggas. Like first time bro, come on. What's his top hitting? I mean, top blocking.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'm gonna do it like LeBron. This might be touchdown from Jeff Watson.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
That one they're going.
Going deep for Eifert. And this
Get the fuck out of here.
Complete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Y'all about to piss me the fuck off.
Sure, that pass was incomplete.
This nigga was wide open. This nigga just damn catch
downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
You stopped me first down, baby.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Yeah.
A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's 2nd and 4.
Boy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I can't get through it.
Robert Quinn. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week.
I'm bullshitting.
And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down
really might get up
and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
That was good.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yo, that shit be so annoying, bro. But what the fuck? Like, nigga, I'm the nigga. Put me on the nigga the ball's going to, man. What the fuck?
Catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
I know, but I don't.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. He
I just ran right now.
Nice gain, gets him
I just ran right now. I was like, I've been one row with this thing. I just never done it.
Redskins on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
I don't know the slide.
Bridgewater to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Look at this. Look at this touchdown, bro.
Alshon Jeffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point from McManus is good. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think.
Let me check his shit. I'm trying to get Paris Campbell some shit, but if he got over 100 yard receiving, then he good. Cause he got a touchdown. I think he had 2 actually. 2 touchdowns. Yeah, he good. I ain't fuck with that nigga no more.
We've got no shot to beat this team.
So Derek Carr in the offense, down by 15, 2:13 remaining. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with.
This nigga finna eat body wagging it up. I'm watching this.
Talk it over. Again, it's Johnson.
They should have fucking threw that.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd
Oh
and
my
12.
God.
Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. To throw his Carr.
Ooh, another one.
This is intercepted, and that should do it.
Who fucking playing with that nigga?
Dante Jackson picks
Who playing with that nigga?
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I got to use this nigga for this one. That's what I'm going to use this nigga.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now the first carry for Brian Hill. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Again, they run with Hill. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Now a first down carry. It's Hill.
Woo! Stephon Gilmore almost had me.
For a Washington touchdown. Brian Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson.
I'm pretty sure
after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before we get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Ebron caught left side. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
I'm still keeping up to my record.
And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Carr. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Carr. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
I ain't about to get a chance to score. Hell no.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?